Yes, people, welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. It's time for the unofficial review of Nottingham Forest 1, West Ham United 0. Another disappointing day in the office for West Ham United as we go back to back in the Premier League with defeats. Before we get into it, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Check out our channel sponsors, SRM Carver & Son, by clicking the link in the description down below. Where do I start? Plenty to discuss. I think I'll start with the starting lineup. No Cornet, no Scamacca, no creativity apart from Ben Rama at all in that game, and that showed with the starting lineup. And you know, we knew what was coming at the end of the day. They came out better, more intense, more liveliness about them. You know, their fans, the players, they were overall more up for it than we were from minute one, and that showed where, you know, they dominated the first 20 minutes. I said we had a few like chances here and there. We probably should have took at least one chance in the first half, which we didn't. And then we kind of reached the end of the first half, and we have the whole shenanigans about the goal scored. I haven't seen the goal back, but a lot of people are saying that the goal should have stood, that there was no way Antonio was intruding the play or stopping a goal scoring, or it's a clear and obvious error. People are saying it wasn't that, so the goal should have stood, which is very frustrating. Would have made it 1-0 in a completely different kettle of fish. And then of course they score with a minute to go before half time, which is just really annoying, isn't it? You know, and it was so lucky as well, right in front of us. And I don't know who it was. It must have been Creswell. So he literally kicked it straight onto this. Straight onto their player's shin, and it went straight into the back of the net. You know, it's just, you know, they won't score a luckier goal again this season. It is what it is. We go in half time 1-0 down. We come out, still no substitutions. We are better in the second half. I think more chances come, more chances go at the end of the day. You know, we were unlucky with it. The penalty, it was a penalty. You know, his arm was out there. That was the right decision that VAR made, and then he misses it. It's a poor penalty, Declan Rice. You know, there's no beating around the bush. You could see from the body language. You knew where he was going, and he just didn't really hit it with any power. He kind of scuffed it, and it was a comfortable save for Dean Henderson in goal. And yeah, that was sickening. It really was. I think just overall in the second half, whatever we did, just nothing was really working in the final third. Ben Rama with a superb free kick, you know, another couple of millimetres that goes in on the underside of the bar, and we score there. There's so many opportunities that we had. You know, Souček headers that he should have done better on in this game. There's so many opportunities, and some of us, some of them are more unlucky than anything else. But we've got to be clinical in the final third, and we just weren't today in any stretch of the imagination. You know, we scored 0 goals where on other days we should be expected in that game with those chances to score 2, 3, 4. Let's be honest. You know, a penalty, we could have had another penalty. That Souček header was just, the easiest header you get all day on a football pitch. The Ben Rama one, just a bit more luck, and that goes in. It's really unfortunate. Fair play to Forest, their fans were up for it. A very good home atmosphere. In terms of Jesse Lingard, he got a stick in the first half. I'm sure you heard it on the telly if you weren't there. The fake banknotes, he did. There was a wry smile when the Nottingham Forest player went down to take the corner and somebody chucked about 50 of them at him. There was a wry smile there from Jesse Lingard, and he got the abuse. And you know, fair play, he just shrugged it off, didn't he? But there we go, another disappointing day. You'd probably say we definitely deserved something out of it. Questionable refereeing decisions in there as well. How that referee didn't see that handball is worrying, and how he didn't see other free kicks on Antonio where he's literally holding on to him is worrying. A really poor refereeing performance, and a really poor performance from us in the final third, you know. And I've got to question Moyes yet again, I'm afraid. Substitutions, they were too late. They should have been starting or done at half time, in my opinion. What's the point of bringing Cornet on with 10 minutes to go? You know, he hasn't got enough time to get into the game. And Scamacca, to be fair, he played for the half an hour he played. I thought he did well. He got himself a bat, he got his foot in. Give him 90 minutes, and I think we're going to see the real side of Gianluca Scamacca. There's definitely a really good player in there. Probably the only shining light coming out from today is Said Ben Rama. Now, we haven't said that very often. I as one, along with a big majority of the West Ham fans, have been very critical of Ben Rama in the last season or so. and he came out today and he was the best player on the pitch for West Ham. You know, there's no doubting that by a country mile. He was the best West Ham player on that pitch. He was very, very good. He was lively. When he got the ball, I was excited. What's he going to do? He was running forward. He played with no fear. You know, towards the end, he was trying to get the fans up. It looked like he cared, and he played really, really well today. And he probably did deserve an assist or a goal. If only that free kick would have went in at our end. He was almost ready to go off and celebrate, and it was just so frustrating. He'll be frustrated because that's one of his better games, or probably his best game in a West Ham United shirt. We didn't get anything out of it, but he can definitely leave this with his head held high, and he deserves another start for me over Manuel Lanzini. That's probably my West Ham man of the match. The only shining light from this game comes in the form of Said Benrahma. Very, very good, but apart from that, creativity was just not there at all today. Benrahma was our only creative player. Just it was all too slow, predictable, lethargic, and teams know what to do. They put an extra man in midfield and they bully us, and that's exactly what Forest did again today. You know, Souček non-existent. Why isn't he starting Downs? Downs will start on Thursday, probably do well, but he won't start on Sunday because he'll start Souček. Souček's just absolutely non-existent. Missed an absolute sitter of a header. I don't see what he offers to this team. I really, really don't. And I don't mean to, go on moaning too much, but there's not many positives to take out of this. At the end of the day, we didn't play well. To be fair, we played all right. We didn't take our chances. I would have liked to seen Antonio and Scamacca as the two up front, but of course we didn't see that. David Moyes couldn't be that positive, could he? And we leave the City ground probably thinking we deserve something, but we've got nothing. But that's football at the end of the day. We go on to Brighton next week, which we all know is not going to be an easy game. We never beat them, and we need to beat them now. We can't afford to go 3 games without registering a goal, without registering a point or a win. I think it's a must-win next week because we don't want to be down the bottom with United, do we? Let's be honest. So a win and a reaction is needed from the team next week. And a reaction is needed from the backroom staff, David Moyes, and the board as well. We need to sign some players. And it's shown again today. I don't blame him particularly, but Aaron Cresswell again, he's not good enough. How many times do we have to keep saying this? He is not good enough to be starting left back for West Ham United in the position that we're trying to go in. We need to sign a left back, we need to sign another centre midfielder and another attacking player, because today showed that we are clearly void of creativity in our side. Apart from Benrahma today, it would have been a very, very boring afternoon for West Ham United. But there we go, unfortunate, but that's football. We probably did deserve something out of it. We didn't get it, but there we go. On the way home now, thanks for watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, put your thoughts of the game in the comments section down below. We move on to Brighton next week. Check out the matchday vlog on the channel, all the matchday content, and that's it from me. I'll see you soon. Come on, you irons, and bye bye.